Today we're talking about the Nintendo 64. Now, a lot of collectors want to expand their collection to get Japanese exclusive games. Maybe Bomberman, maybe Densha to Go, maybe many other Japanese exclusive games that we never had in North America. Of course, you can always use Game Shark if you have a Game Shark, bypass the codes and go straight into the game. Not always the cleanest solution. You might not have a Game Shark, or you might not even have clearance above your console to have the Game Shark and a cart on top of it. You might have found that you can't put a Japanese cart directly into your North American N64, and that's because of the physical region lock. You see a North American cart, and we have a notch on the side. While on the Japanese cart, there's a notch down here. If you try to put this Japanese cart into a North American tray, this tray sits down here. It physically won't fit, whereas the North American cart, those cutouts slide right into that notch. I've seen a lot of people get a Dremel, cut this notch out, and that's fine. I prefer not to damage original equipment like this. So, in the description, I'm going to have a link to this region-free tray. There is no notch, so anything will fit in here and it'll play these carts. The great thing about the N64 is that was your only region lock. You can play any cart, JP, Japanese or North American, in your North American N64 or vice versa. So today we're going to show you how to install this region-free tray. Let's go take a look. All right, before we can put our region-free tray in, obviously we have to take the old tray out. There are 6 security bits at the bottom of this. You do need a security bit driver to remove them. I've already removed them from this console. But we do have to take out the expansion pack. Whether you have the expansion pack or the jumper pack, this does have to be removed for the top of the console to come off. You can use the provided remover that Nintendo gives you. You can use a flathead, you can use a spudger, anything to pop this out. When that's off, you can lift the cover, and you see we have our tray here. It's just held in with 2 Phillips. And then it'll pop right out. Before you put your region-free tray in, you'll see that there are 2 little recessed areas, and this is where the arms of the cart door sit on, and they also swing on that. I found that if you just put a little drop of lithium grease on these little recesses here, it allows the door to swing a little more freely. Sometimes with newly printed region-free trays, the doors get hung up. Just put a little bit, wipe it off. We don't want to get any of that white lithium grease into the rest of the system. And then we just simply install it with the same screws. Make sure the screws are tight and that the tray doesn't wiggle. Before we get everything buttoned back up, let's just take this opportunity just to wipe down any dust in the system, any grime, any corrosion. This would now be the great time to take care of it before we get everything sealed back up. Top just sits on. You can put our expansion port back in. And now with our region-free tray, we find that our North American and our Japanese carts fit perfectly. And then now you can start expanding your collection into Japanese exclusives. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing over here, please like and subscribe and tell your friends.